Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we are going to be showing Kacee here another movie that she has never seen, which is becoming a big trend on this channel.
Yes.
This time it's Young Frankenstein.
I know this is a Mel Brooks movie. We did watch Blazing Saddles on the channel. That was super fun. I'm assuming it's about a young Frankenstein. The original book was written by Mary Shelley. I don't know if this is gonna have anything to do with that. I read that in high school, but I don't remember the story much at all.
I was listening to a Wendy Goon video yesterday, and I found out that that was actually written in 1818, which is over 200 years ago. That's kind of insane to think that we've had a character that everyone still knows today to some extent. You know, maybe like Gen Z doesn't know about like the actual like older movies, which I never even saw like the movies from like the 30s, like the original monster ones. I feel like I've seen other iterations of it at some point in time.
But I feel like everybody knows of some form of Frankenstein.
Exactly.
You know? Which is, you know, something that she created all that time ago.
That transcended millennia.
That's really cool. That's awesome.
So I have seen this movie, but I saw it as a child. So I feel like a lot of what I do see here is going to be relatively new to me just because I don't remember it. I think I saw it one time. I do know that the entire film is in black and white. Like what you said, it's a Mel Brooks film, which... What other Mel Brooks films have we seen? We've seen Spaceballs. Kacee has seen Spaceballs, but I think you saw Spaceballs before you ever watched Star Wars. Yeah. Which is kind of a messed up order for that. But then also Gene Wilder's in this movie, which Gene Wilder is one of those like comedic geniuses of this era, which I'm pretty sure this movie actually came out in the 70s.
Young Frankenstein. Feels so dark and moody. I like it.
Oh, so Gene Wilder wrote this with Mel Brooks.
Based on Mary Shelley's book. I don't know why I did that. Like, I mean, okay.
I was gonna say another thing I learned from Wendy Goon was that Mary Shelley, the first edition of the book, wasn't printed under her name because she didn't think that they would take a woman author serious.
And look at her now.
I know.
Well, I mean, not her now, but look at her work now.
Yeah, her work.
Transcended time. Because wasn't Frankenstein, he was the doctor.
Yeah.
And then Frankenstein's monster was the monster. Ah! Sorry. I didn't expect that. Look at the fingernails.
I'm looking at the eyeball.
Those look like press-on nails.
A rounded protrusion called the pons, and a stalk tapering downwards called the medulla oblongata.
Medulla oblongata.
That makes me always think of that. The water boy.
Are there any questions before we proceed?
I have one question, Dr. Frankenstein.
He's Dr. Frankenstein?
That's Frankenstein.
Frankenstein?
But aren't you the grandson of the famous Dr. Victor Frankenstein, who went into graveyards, dug up freshly buried corpses, and transformed dead components into...
Yes!
So did you change your name because of that? I feel like you could have like changed it a little bit more than that.
Very good. Since our lab work today is a demonstration of just that distinction, why don't we proceed?
Oh wait, I thought it was going to be a dead body.
A live demonstration.
Or dead. They actually were dead.
It is a live demonstration.
Yeah.
Has graciously offered his services for this afternoon's demonstration. Mr. Hilltop, would you hop up on your feet and stand beside this table?
So what is the guy doing in the back with the box exactly?
And that box, I'm assuming, was his grandfather or great-grandfather?
But are carried out along pathways which pass between the peripheral nervous system and the central nervous system. You filthy, rotten, yellow son of a bitch!
Whoa!
Why, you mother-grabbing bastard!
Oh.
As you can see, all communication is shut off.
I know, is that a real thing? I doubt it, right? Actually, I don't know.
Darwin preserved a piece of vermicelli in a glass case until by some extraordinary means it actually began to move with a voluntary motion.
Are you speaking of the worm or the spaghetti?
I was literally thinking of the noodle.
I was too.
I was like, noodle? Does that mean they're named after worms?
Doesn't the bringing back to life what was once dead hold any intrigue for you?
You are talking about the nonsensical ravings of a lunatic mind. Dead is dead.
Ooh, well, I'm sure you're gonna revisit that soon during this movie.
You have more chance of reanimating this scalpel than you have of mending a broken
It's
nervous
a
system.
personal,
But what about
personal
your grandfather's
subject.
work, sir?
My grandfather's work was doo-doo. The only thing that concerns me is the preservation of life.
Oh! Whoa! You didn't feel that?
I think he's trying to play it off.
Oh.
Like they don't see it.
Gene Wilder's such a good actor.
Yeah. When he's screaming like that, it reminded me of when he like freaked out as like Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
You love me?
You bet your boots it does.
Was she in Blazing
my
Saddles
only
too?
love.
Was she the girl?
Half of it wrinkle so easily.
Oh.
No, I can't touch you anywhere.
Well, hurry now, before I make a fool of myself. Ah, nails!
She's high maintenance. He's like trying to. He like yeah.
Bye, darling.
Goodbye, Freddie.
Darling.
Silly.
Transylvania nächste. Jeder aussteigen für Transylvania. Transylvania nächste. Jeder aussteigen für Transylvania.
What the? Oh, they're pulling up to the station.
Dr. Frankenstein.
You must be Igor.
No, it's pronounced
Igor.
Igor.
Igor was like the Frankenstein's assistant, if I'm correct.
You know, I don't mean to embarrass you, but I'm a rather brilliant surgeon. Perhaps
What
I
are you
could
gonna do
help you
about
with
that?
that hump.
What hump?
Oh. Oh. Well,
Let's just
I
keep
guess he's
moving.
fine with it.
I think you'll be more comfortable in the rear.
Oh.
Just like, hey.
Oh, somebody's here.
Oh. Hello. Would you like to have a roll in the hay? It's fun.
A literal roll. Oh my gosh.
Back off, I'm spoken
Sometimes
for.
I know.
She's a little high maintenance, and she lives in New York.
But maybe that.
Werewolf.
Werewolf?
When you are in Transylvania, anything could happen.
Werewolf.
Oh,
Werewolf?
werewolf?
Castle.
Like werewolf?
Oh,
That's like so like Drax humor from like Guardians of the Galaxy.
he's just literal.
Yeah. Don't you live here? Do you need a knock?
I don't know why I laughed.
Knockers.
Oh.
How do you do? I am Dr. Frankenstein. This is my assistant, Inga. May I present Frau Blücher?
Every time they say her
I
name?
know.
After you, Frau Blücher.
I don't like you or your name.
Blücher!
What does Blücher mean? Is it something bad?
Is this their last name? Her? That's what I thought.
Wow, look at this like medieval looking castle. So cool. So did he inherit this?
Maybe. We'll see what the will says. Like, I'm assuming he hasn't actually been told what it
Yeah.
says.
Stay close to
Whoa.
the candles. The staircase can be treacherous.
They're not even lit.
Hey, why do you have to stay close to the camp? Oh. Like to light the way? Yeah, you're right. They don't. I was like, why?
Oh, that is great.
He looked just like you.
Some
That was-
warm milk.
Maybe she's just being hospitable.
I don't know. The way she's looking at him is
Thank
very
you very much.
seductive.
No thanks.
She's checking him out.
Ovaltine.
What else?
Ovaltine! Rich chocolate Ovaltine, please.
please.
With your non-lit candles.
I know. That painting is like curved on the wall. Whoa! Oh,
Yeah, so
okay.
she had a thing for your grandfather. You just happen to look like him.
Yep.
No.
What are you having a bad dream about?
Maybe Ovaltine?
Frankenstein.
Oh, he doesn't want to be called a Frankenstein. Well, you gotta embrace your lineage. It's who you are. It's in your blood.
Don't give me that!
I
don't believe in fate.
You're gonna have to bring back life from the dead.
Won't say it.
That thing he's doing with his legs reminds me of how I always act when I'm in a hotel, when it's like tucked under. You're just like kicking around.
No escaping. There's no.
Who is this? Who are you? Oh, it's Inga.
What is it?
You were having a nightmare.
Nightmare. Like, isn't that night?
Seems to be coming from behind the bookcase.
Behind the bookcase. Hand me that robe, would you, dear? You were right. It's coming from behind this wall.
It's gotta be like one of those books that, you know, like, you tilt down and it opens up a secret entrance.
It seems louder over here. Hand me that candle, will you?
Oh, it was a candle.
Now listen to me very carefully. Don't put the candle back.
Oh my gosh.
All of your might shove against the other side of the book.
She gonna put it back to do that? I feel like she's gonna put it back.
I think so.
Okay, never mind. Oh.
Good.
Now what about Inga?
Put the candle back.
Okay, well you just have to like, you know,
Do it quick.
very gingerly.
Coming from down there.
Secret passageway.
I'd better take a look.
Oh, let me come with you, Doctor, please. I don't want to stay up here alone.
All right, then.
So you want to go into the creepy little unknown hallway instead?
Close your room.
Don't be frightened, dear. Just a rat.
Be careful, Inga. These stairs don't have a rail. This is exactly what I would expect from a castle. It has to have secret passageways. Or it's not a true castle. Uh-oh. Well, that's old.
That, like, yeah, just
Decrepit.
broke
You
apart.
just push it. Is this the laboratory?
Good Lord.
3 years. Oh,
a
it's
lot
like
more
different.
than 3 years now.
Oh,
Maybe
That's-
it is.
wow.
Is this recent?
dang.
Research?
Got nobody and nobody.
What? You're just down here?
Aren't there any lights in this place?
In your
Two
candle?
nasty looking switches over here, but I'm not going to be the first.
Oh, those look like intense. Ah!
I know.
Those look like the things that made
execute
Frankenstein's
you.
monster.
Right.
What? Oh, there you go, the light switch.
Right next to the switch that brings something back from the dead.
I know.
Technically, is Frankenstein's monster the first zombie?
Ooh. Good point.
Filthy mess.
I don't know. A little paint, a few flowers, a couple of throw pillows.
What does he do? He just like rubbed his cheek on his shoulder.
This explains the music.
It's still warm.
But whoever it was just
Oh, and a cigar? Music and a cigar.
If there's Ovaltine here, it was that woman.
There's
Look at
books?
this.
Nothing here
Dungeon.
but books and papers.
books and papers.
Oh, because he was looking for more books earlier.
Private library.
Yeah.
I alone succeeded in discovering the secret of bestowing life. Nay, even more, I myself became capable of bestowing animation upon lifeless matter.
I feel like the way he talks like that is like so Gene Wilder.
Yeah.
It can't work!
I feel like it's just a thing that's inherently passed down in your lineage that you'll have to try and reanimate dead bodies.
Yeah. They must carry on the work. Well, this is a quaint little breakfast.
In other words, his veins, his feet, his hands, his organs would all have to be increased in size.
Exactly.
He would have an enormous Schwanzstücke.
All features either congenitally or artificially proportionate in size.
Something like this.
So is that gonna be Young Frankenstein?
Young Frankenstein's monster.
Or is he Young Frankenstein? I think he's Young Frankenstein.
Well, it's a drawing.
All right, so
Someone
they're
just got
gonna
hung?
they're gonna get that body.
I want to know what the motivation is, though. You know, bring someone back from the dead, and then what?
Maybe just for science, you know,
Just say you did.
to complete the work,
Do you want the clout,
the knowledge.
the notoriety?
Could be worse.
How?
Could be raining.
Well, now it's raining. Also, how did he just know this guy was gonna die? And exactly who? Because he keeps up with the local news.
I know. The paper said, like, such and such will be executed.
He is 7 feet tall. And proportionate throughout. Oh, is it gonna go too fast? Oh no, it hit a rock. Oh! I mean, that must be heavy. Oh!
What the?
Wait. What happened?
Oh.
Need a hand?
Okay, I get it.
Because they're sticking out.
I know everyone in this neighborhood, but I've never seen you.
Oh, is he gonna shake his hand?
Constable.
At your service, sir. Always.
Good night, Constable.
Good night, sir.
Oh, what an awesome sight. What a profound and reverent night is this.
It's funny because he was so against doing this earlier, and now
He was saying that it was ridiculous.
he's just all for it because he found the research.
You know what to do.
I have a pretty good idea.
Good man. Didn't you used to have that on the other side?
What?
What?
Your, Oh, never mind.
Did you move it?
Is he fucking with him
Is
or
it
does
fake?
it move?
I mean, he like went like this and it sounded like wooden. Like, do you move it around?
H.
Delbrook. Hans Delbrook.
Now we gotta get a brain.
We have to go get the brain. Brains through slot. Oh my gosh. Was it his own hand?
Abnormal. Oh my god.
Oh, are you gonna drop it? He's gonna drop it and have to get the wrong brain, and this is
The
where it's
abnormal
all
one?
gonna go wrong. And you're gonna
What are
create
the
a
other two?
monster. I said
Do not
monster.
use this brain.
Missionary.
The other one said that?
Yeah. Why didn't you get the other any of the other brains? You had to get the abnormal one that said do not use. It's funny how it said do not use.
Like what is
Like
it
they
using
knew
for?
that it was
Yeah.
like what are y'all doing with
Like,
them?
don't bring this brain back in a dead body.
Why couldn't they just use his brain?
Whose? This guy? Mm-hmm. Maybe it wasn't preserved.
Did you tie off the kites? Of course. Oh. All right, good.
It's back.
Ah,
Check the generator.
Yes, Master.
it's fake.
It's like to be a Frankenstein assistant, you have to have like the hump.
Can you imagine the brain of Hans Delbruck in this body?
Well, it's not. It's an abnormal brain.
Oh shit.
It is the moment.
Inga.
Well, dear, are you ready?
Well, he forgot about his other love real quick.
Elevate me.
Now? Right here?
Yes, yes. Raise the
Oh my gosh.
And man, our greatest dread has always been the knowledge of our own mortality.
Okay.
Because he's gonna bring back the dead to life.
We shall hurl the gauntlet of science into
She
the
deaf.
frightful face
And
of...
become a mad scientist in the process.
When I give the word, throw the first switch. You've got it.
Wouldn't he get electrocuted too?
I mean, you're very close. I don't feel like there's a way to like bottleneck it down to one specific area.
Go!
Oh, maybe there is.
That's why he's a scientist, and we're not.
I mean, if you're touching him though.
Switch! Not the third switch.
Why not the third switch? Whoa!
Turn everything off and bring me down.
Didn't people always say that Frankenstein was the actual monster? Even though it
Oh,
was
yeah.
Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, because he was like
The one who's doing
obsessed
this,
with
yeah.
it and like a mad scientist and yeah. I want to
Rewatch it.
I want to reread the book.
Okay.
Is what I was gonna say. I was like,
think-
rewatch what?
I was just thinking Frankenstein, but I don't think I've actually seen a Frankenstein movie so much as I've seen him in things. Like I saw him in the Monster Squad, and then there's like the Munsters. Remember like the original Munsters? He was like Frankenstein.
Isn't there like a bride of Frankenstein of some sort?
Yes.
Did I say brine? Bride.
Bride of Frankenstein, yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen that, but I've seen like.
Isn't that the sequel?
Is that of this?
No, I mean Bride of Frankenstein. Like I think it was Frankenstein, then the Bride of Frankenstein. I think.
I've never seen a Frankenstein other than like.
Bride of Frankenstein's pretty famous.
I don't think I've ever seen really any Frankenstein movies other than like you said, like little kind of bit roles stuff.
But not a movie centered
Right.
around Frankenstein.
I just have seen pictures of the Bride of Frankenstein, like.
With quiet, dignity, and grace.
This could have ended your villain arc right here, right now, if it wouldn't have worked, but it's gonna work.
Son of a bitch!
Oh, maybe not. Never mind. Never mind. Oh my god.
You kill him! I don't want to live!
Oh my gosh. Oh shit. Whoa.
He's a Frankenstein.
Oh,
No.
they don't want him here.
It's in their blood. They can't help.
I mean, he just proved this.
These are very serious charges you're making, and all the more painful to us, your elders, because we still have nightmares from 5 times before.
Like all 5 men, like above him, above him, his father, his grandfather, great-grandfather, great-great-grandfather.
It's for me to pay a little visit on the good doctor. And to have a nice, quiet chat.
Well, it's probably gonna be anything but nice and quiet. You're probably gonna encounter a monster.
Frankenstein's monster. Steam. He would have corrected me.
Good. Good.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Sounds like it. Bed. Said.
no. This is like doing charades.
To give.
Said, give. Give him a said give.
Oh, tip.
On the nosy.
The nose too.
Said I give?
Gene Wilder was such a performer.
I know.
Whose brain I did put in?
And you won't be angry?
I will not.
He's gonna be angry.
54-inch white gorilla. Is that what? Quick, gorilla.
Hey, you said you wouldn't be mad.
The set of give.
Oh no, here we go again. Here we go again. Oh.
I wonder who that could be at this
Oh,
hour.
is it the police guy?
Yeah.
With his arm?
Why'd you use the knocker?
Inga, quick.
He reminds me of David
See what that
Harbour.
is? You
Like the police guy.
put that thing back on the operating table.
Well, you're the one who brought it back to life.
There is a Frankenstein residing in this house.
Well, lucky for you, there isn't.
Because he's a Frankenstein. Cheater.
Seem unusually upset by this
Has it backwards?
discussion.
Not in the least. It's extremely amusing,
I
that's
can't.
all.
Oh.
One of the darts? Oh, I got the tires too? And the spare.
There's like way more, I think.
I'm going to set you free.
Oh no, you're fucking up everything.
No!
But I'm going to help you.
You don't know what you're doing.
Heavens, that's over with. Frau Blücher.
Beautiful. The horses?
I know what he likes.
Music? Oh. How do you know that? Have they actually been successful in this before?
I mean, I'm assuming because the villagers think about, like, you know, the monsters, so I feel like it's just like a hidden secret in Transylvania.
Oh, when words are useless. Your grandfather used to pray to the creature
Yeah.
he was making.
And it was you all the time.
Yes.
Actually, yeah, playing the music earlier.
Smoldering in the ashtray.
Yes!
And it was you who left my grandfather's book out for me to find.
Yes!
You're the freaking crazy one. Ray.
He doesn't like the Well, he hasn't gotten off on the best start. He got scared several times and doesn't know where he is.
But we know he likes music.
What have I done? Oh, God.
I mean, what did you expect?
Oh, I love my pretty little flower. Oh.
I think I remember something about, like, stories of Frankenstein walking up on a girl with flowers.
When monsters is loose, boards must be tight.
Okay.
So I'm guessing this happens very often then.
Pretty sure every generation of
Yeah.
Frankenstein.
God, you put Helga to bed. With all this monster.
Is she the one outside with the flowers?
Locked her out.
I told you that I was turning the rose. Don't you remember? I asked you to put Helga to...
Oh, but he's being nice.
Now throw a kiss and say bye.
Maybe we just judged him. Why was it even called abnormal? Nobody even specified. Maybe he's just different.
Oh dear, nothing left. What shall we throw in now?
Oh, don't you... Oh, okay. I was like, don't be that. Look, be like the girl.
He was just like...
He's like...
You didn't look upstairs.
Sit down.
No.
Sit down.
Oh, he listened to her. She just. Oh my gosh.
There's a part of me that feels like the actual Frankenstein, maybe that was like an encounter that he had with the girl and he actually did throw her down. So that's why you were probably like left to think, oh, is he going to do it? Because there's something in my head that just tells me about like, you know, Frankenstein encountering a little girl with flowers.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, he's blind.
Oh. Okay. Well, let's see if he's really as bad as we're thinking, because so far, he's been fine.
Are you ready for your soup?
Hold out your bowl, then.
Oh, my friend, my friend.
I just realized he has like a zipper right here. What's that for?
I don't know.
What did it do?
Sometimes worldly matters. We tend to forget things.
Oh no! Like, let me pour it myself.
Wait. A toast. A toast to, yes, long friendship.
Oh my gosh.
Do you have your cigar? Let me see. Let me see. All right. Now. Just hold it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, don't be the thing that makes this whole encounter go bad. No! No!
You're just watching it happen.
Does it hurt? Oh! Uh-oh. Oh no.
He's not having a good time in this life.
He's just misunderstood.
Where are you going? I was going to make espresso.
He's hungry, he's thirsty. He didn't get to smoke his cigar.
Nobody understands him. They all just think he's scary. He was labeled abnormal for no reason.
Oh, it's Frankenstein. It speaks to him.
Oh.
Just a net.
And he never even tried to communicate with him either. He just assumed the worst immediately. When you're the one who did this, you brought him back from the dead and combined his brain and another person's body.
Get me out. Get me out of here. Get me the hell out of here. Don't you know a joke when you hear one?
Oh, no, you told them.
Open this goddamn door, I'll kick your rotten heads in. Mommy!
Oh. Maybe he's just hungry this whole time.
Oh, that's funny. Hello, handsome.
No. He's like, where? Who, me?
You want to talk about sheer muscle? Do you want to talk about the Olympian ideal? You are.
Now you're just inflating.
He's looking up to the sky.
You are not evil. You are.
Like, whoever said I was evil? Oh, he needed that. He's needed that his whole life.
Like the
his whole
10 minutes
of life.
My name is Frankenstein.
Wow.
I love when Gene Wilder gets intense like that.
Yeah.
It's so fun to watch.
The creature. We couldn't give him a name, a real name.
Is this in Transylvania? Like where the villagers live? Because they're going to see this and they're not going to be too happy. It's like, damn it, we knew it.
We knew it's in their blood.
Yeah.
I guess they're here to see, though. Maybe he's going to try to prove that it's fine. You know, he's not a monster.
May I present, for your intellectual and philosophical pleasure, the creature. Please. Remain.
I mean, why'd you dress him in that?
I know.
You could have dressed him in something else.
It's like a hospital robe?
May I offer for your consideration a neurological demonstration of the primary cerebellar functions, heel to toe.
I always remember Frankenstein would always, or the monster, would always wear like big giant shoes.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion
sits? Putting on the... Oh my gosh.
Picking up the pace.
Does he wear those giant shoes to be taller?
Probably. Like, I doubt he's actually 7 feet. Oh, fire! No!
Oh, no! His fatal flaw! It's fine.
His one weakness. It's his kryptonite.
5, 6, 7, 8.
So,
Oh, for God's sakes, come on. Are you trying to make me look like a fool?
aww. Oh, no!
Where the fuck did they get lettuce?
Why'd you use that bed of all beds?
Do it under the stars, I guess.
Never to interrupt me while I'm working.
Sorry, Doctor. I thought this was an emergency. You see, your fiancée will be...
Ooh, I didn't realize it was his fiancée.
A long day. I'm sure you're very tired. I'll just pay the driver.
What the heck?
Darling. Surprise? Love me?
He's just repeating. Oh my gosh.
Say nothing, act casual.
Ready?
What?
Yes. I am a bit tired after all.
What the heck?
Igor, would you give me a hand with the bags?
Certainly. You take the blonde and I'll take the one in the Taven.
Oh my gosh.
It's going to be a long night. If you need any help with the girls, please don't hesitate.
Igor's got that riz, I guess.
Not even.
I know.
More like that
He thinks he does.
creepiness.
We're gonna be pals.
Right.
It's like wrong.
Nice and cozy. Just
Also, he just abandoned him here. Frankenstein did.
How are you gonna get to him?
It's his creation. Whoa. Well,
That's all it took.
he's free. Was it because he saw him, like, blow it out?
I guess so.
I don't know.
Either that or he just
knew.
What would I do without you?
Just down the hall in case I get the frights during the night.
Well, yes, but I thought perhaps tonight, under the circumstances, I might stay here with you.
You were just with Inga.
I know, you went from one woman to the other.
So soon before our wedding, so near we can almost touch it.
Yes!
Whoa!
Oh my gosh!
Love is terrible, sweet sword. His truth is marching and
She's brushing her hair so aggressively.
Music.
Oh yes, he loves music. And he came home. Is she alive still? I'm gonna assume so. Is she the bride of Frankenstein?
I mean,
It's in this movie?
no, but like it's trying to like pay homage.
Oh,
to that.
I got all excited. Well,
Like, I guess she got scared so much her hair turned white.
How much do you want to let me go? My father is very rich. You can have the entire world at your fingertips. I have to be back by 11:30. I'm expecting a very
struck his
important
fancy.
call. Oh, you can't be serious. Oh, my God. What?
Oh, because
And
Oh my god. Well, he already cheated on you first off, but still, oh my gosh.
Oh, my...
Is this really happening? Oh my goodness.
I found you.
What the heck? I guess she really is the bride of Frankenstein now. Now I want to watch the real Bride of Frankenstein movie.
Probably start with Frankenstein and then make your way to Bride of Frankenstein.
Not scared of fire now, are you?
All right. 7 has always been my lucky number. Come over here, you hot monster.
Well, I guess she doesn't care about Frankenstein anymore.
Well, she cares about Frankenstein, but not... Well, no, Frankenstein's monster, I guess, is what she cares about.
Probably just from some nearby cottage.
Oh, he left you for music.
Where are you going? Oh, you men are all alike. Nice quick ones, and you're off with the boys.
Oh my gosh.
You better keep your mouth shut.
Oh my gosh, what the heck?
Do you expect him to climb?
I know. Could you open the door for him?
Is he gonna run out of vines at some point?
He's like a zombie, but instead of brains and blood, it's like music.
Come on, you can do
Didn't want your help.
He wants to do it by himself.
Oh.
Oh shit,
Oh,
keep playing.
baby,
Give him motivation.
The only thing that can save him now.
You realize you're risking both your lives.
Yes.
Putting what? Like, his brain into your head? I don't know. I'm just gonna watch and see what happens. I have no idea.
How will I know when they're done?
The doctor said to allow 15 minutes. Not 1 second more or less.
How long now?
2 more minutes.
No, they're gonna use him like a battering ram.
Time is it?
Almost time.
People have hated me, and they ran away in horror. In my loneliness, I decided that if I could not inspire love, which was my deepest hope,
He's so profound.
I would instead cause fear.
So it's just the monster speaking then, right?
This is, of course, an entirely different situation. As the leader of this community, may I be the
They're just gonna let it
to
go.
offer you my hand in friendship.
Okay.
So you respect him because he could speak, but you didn't before. That's messed up. Whoa. What's going on?
Oh, is it because, like, the transference and music? Oh.
Oh no! Music is the key.
Honey, I hope you didn't find Daddy's little party too boring.
So they were together. His noise. Uh-oh. And now he's reverted.
You know, it's a puzzlement. There's something I've always wanted to ask you about that operation. You know, in the transference part, the monster got part of your wonderful brain. But what did you ever get from him?
Part of his brain?
Or his sexual appetite? Maybe that?
No.
Oh!
I don't believe.
I guess so. That's what you got from him. Oh my gosh.
Igor.
Oh. So that was Young Frankenstein. I liked it. I thought it was funny. I think I did like Blazing Saddles a little bit more just in general, but I still enjoyed this one.
I'll say Blazing Saddles was a little bit more comedic throughout. I feel like this movie took a little time to kind of ramp up. I feel like it kind of picked up when he got to Transylvania, but it's still very enjoyable. There were some parts of this movie that I forgot entirely. Specifically like that back end. I did remember... I'm pretty sure, like, Frankenstein's monster hooking up with some woman, but I couldn't remember for the life of me. I was like, what woman it was. For a minute, I thought it was going to be the, what was the one with the name that the horses hated?
Oh, like Frau something.
Her. But I kind of figured it out as we went when his fiance showed up. I was like, okay, this would make sense to kind of like allow them to be able to do this little switcheroo so that Frankenstein could end up with Inga.
Yeah, I did like though the kind of the more story element that this one had, like going into this old house and then, you know, seeing him kind of turn from this just kind of more rational scientist to this mad, crazy scientist who wanted to reanimate the dead, and it's like in his bloodline, he just couldn't stop himself and he had to do it. And then at the end there with their transference whole deal too, yeah, but it had its really funny moments too, but I did like the overall storyline of it as well, and I liked the spooky-ish kind of vibe, but it wasn't like scary or anything, and I think that making the choice to put it all in black and white was a really good choice. Like, it totally fit.
Went with it. I also am finding out that I just love the way Gene Wilder acts. I feel like he is such a great performer, and when he acts all like crazy and like intense, I feel like that's when I like him the most. I think this movie, along with Blazing Saddles and Willy Wonka, are the only things I've actually seen him in.
Yeah.
So if you know of any other good Gene Wilder movies, drop them in the comments below, because I do want to see more of his work now.
Yeah.
I feel like this just kind of re-emphasized that to me.
Definitely. I think my favorite of his that I've seen out of the three is still Willy Wonka, just because I just love him as Willy Wonka, and I love that movie. It's like really nostalgic to me, but also just such a great movie. I feel like a lot of people agree with that too, but yeah, I love seeing him act as well. He puts on the performance so well, and he just steals the screen.
And then to tie it back to all the whole Frankenstein origins that we were kind of talking about before and throughout this film, I'm pretty sure Bride of Frankenstein was a separate film. I think. Let us know that down as well.
I'm trying to figure out what that even was.
Because I'm pretty sure what happened was, you know, they made Frankenstein, or Frankenstein made Frankenstein's monster.
Right.
I feel like that's like freaking hard to say sometimes. And then he thought possibly that he wanted, and this is me going off of not even have seen it, but just me feel like I read it or heard it at some point throughout my life, and I'm trying to formulate the plot of it. I think that he animated a woman so that he could have that bride. But there was that, I feel like I've seen the scene, but not the movie, where she acts scared of Frankenstein's monster. But she, like, the whole purpose of the Bride of Frankenstein was so that he could have, like, love.
All right, well, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.